Welcome back to this World of Warcraft Let's Play. You're Sambo, and joining us, as always, is Yoghurt, our level 14 goblin chamois, who's sunbathing under the meteor-ridden skies here of the Gallywix docks in the Lost Isles. Hello, Yoghurt. Anybody home? Oh my goodness. Alright, she must be exhausted from all of the questing that we've done here on the Lost Isles, and oh my lord, that was really close. You know what? I think we've got to wake her up. Come on. Wakey time. There, that's right. Hello. How's it going there? How are you, Yoghurt? Shazam indeed, that was nearly Shazam for you, in fact, as that meteorite nearly blasted into you as you laze about on the beach here. And of course, folks, if you joined us in the last episode, you'll know we are indeed here at the very end of the Lost Isles on the Gallywix docks. If we have a look at the good old map, there we go. You can see we're right up the top here, and this of course is the last part of this area, and I'm pretty sure that we're about to get shuffled off the island for good, which, like I said, is sad in a number of ways. We've had tons of fun here, absolutely fantastic starting zone, and of course it's the second part of the starting zone for the goblin race in the Cataclysm expansion, and it is brilliant. It's been a hell of a ride, but like all good things, it has to come to an end, I guess, and we've got plenty to look forward to, don't you worry. We'll probably be heading over. Let's have a look. If we zoom right out, can I? No, can't here. Let's go to the Kalimdor map. I'd say we're going to end up down here in Azshara, which you can see there is a level 10 to 20 zone. Used to be a whole lot of not much, to be honest, some Night Elf ruins, and that was about it. And of course, because of the Cataclysm expansion, they've now basically turned it into a goblin paradise. It's absolutely amazing there. Can't wait to get there. First 10 internet points for the episode, I think. Have a look at the shape of this particular zone on the map. There you go, you can see it there from far out, and if we go right in, we zoom right in, see if that is familiar. I'll give you a clue. For the Horde! There you go, there's your clue. Yeah, I know, I didn't do it very well, but I'm sure you'll be able to get this. Honestly, can't wait to get in here because it is just spectacular. They did such a good job with redesigning this zone, and that is absolutely where we're going to level up next. Before we go any further though, just got a couple of quick shout outs. The first one here is to I'm Gaming Forever, and they say, hey, can I please have a shout out? I've subscribed and liked your videos, and I've shared it to all the people I know, including even my dad. Well, you know what? That definitely deserves a shout out. So there you go, In Gaming Forever. Thank you very much for your support, mate. And one more here from Wind Whisper 0234, and they say, hey, can I please have a shout out for me? Just my YouTube name, please. You most certainly can. Wind Whisper 0234. Thank you very much for your support as well. And of course, you guys know if you'd like a shout out, all you need to do is ask in the comments below. It is that simple. In the meantime, we've got stuff to do. We've got people to see, places to go. If we have a look in our journal here, you can see we've got this quest here called A Victory, and we have to speak with none other than the mighty Thrall, one of my most favourite lore characters in the entire universe of Warcraft. Not just World of Warcraft, but of course Warcraft 3 as well. Loved Thrall in that. And you can see we're probably going to get, I was going to say we're going to get some blues out of this. And in fact, let's have a quick look at these. We've got some cloth robes there. They're obviously not going to be any good for us. We've got some leather leggings though. They're good. A lot more armor, intellect and stamina. A little less agility, but to be honest, for us, that's probably a good thing. So we might go those. We've also got some leather wrists here, some braces, and they give us more armor and agility. So you've kind of got the whole DPS thing going on, or the enhancement chamois stuff, and I think that's what we're going to do there with the legs. And of course, finally, we've got the mail there, which we can't use. But let's have a look at this. It says, speak with Thrall at the Gallywix docks on the Lost Isles. We can't thank you enough for all that you've done. Now we can all get off this island before it kills us. You know what? We very nearly got killed just before that meteorite, if you ask me. Thrall is going to want to speak with you first. Yoghurt, I'll rocket you over there, see you on the ship. And of course, that's what happened last time. If we have a look on the map, you can see it's just to the east of us. Not far to go. We just had a little bit of a sunbathe in the meantime. Thought we'd come down and take advantage of the lovely beach. Look at that view, beautiful golden skies. It's just a shame, I guess, that the goldenness is caused by fiery death. Anyway, alright, so I'm pretty sure Thrall is up here on the docks themselves. There he goes, look at that. We are in the presence of somebody amazing in this game. And there he is, Thrall. Hello, Thrall.
Looktar, friend.
Looktar, friend. That's right, Looktar to you as well. And Agra.
Speak your mind.
And Killag Gorfang.
What do you need?
And of course we've got Scout Brax. All of these amazing lore people here right with us on the Gallywix docks. Alright, let's have a chat to him and see what he's got to say.
Durotar, friend.
For now, we cannot return to Kalimdor. Only Chorg is going back with you. Another ship is coming to take the rest of us to our destination. Oh, so they can't come with us. Oh. Anyway, the greatest adventure is yet ahead of you, Yoghurt. Our paths will cross again, and when they do, the fate of the world will be in your hands. Victory! Loktar victory, Yoghurt. There we go, choose our reward, and like I said, I think we're going to go with the pants. And there we are. Excellent, we got a whole bunch of Bilgewater Cartel rep there, and we got some Orgrimmar rep as well as the leggings themselves. So let's actually open them up and equip them right away. Now have I got, no I don't have sets here, so let's just go straight in. There we are, some nice blue pants. Now I'm pretty sure that's the second blue item we've got, is it? No, oh. Wait a minute, did we get... I could have sworn we had something else blue. There you go. Bit of a momentous occasion for us. That is our first blue item. Yay us. Alright, let's have a look and see what he's got to say here. The Warchief's emissary. The goblins and orcs have accomplished too much together to part ways now, Shaman. I intend for the Bilgewater Cartel to become part of the Horde. That's a big moment for us as well. I have something that I want you to deliver to the new Warchief. Give this package to my Korkron friend on the dock at Bladefist Bay in Durotar. He will help you get into Orgrimmar safely. So speak with a Sassy Hardwrench on the ship when you're ready to set sail. Until we meet again, Akamagosh, a blessing on you and yours, Yoghurt. Wow. Right, so it looks like we're not going to go to Azshara straight away. It looks like we're being sent to Durotar, and I'd imagine that we're probably going to get a trip to Orgrimmar. Now, if we do, that would be awesome, because if you haven't played WoW for a while, especially since the beginning of the Cataclysm was released, then you're going to be in for a bit of a shock, because Org has had a facelift, that's for sure. It is awesome now. It was awesome before, there's no doubt about it, but it is even more awesomer now, if there is such a word. Anyhow, our quest objective now is to deliver the sealed package to the Korkron loyalist on the docks at Bladefist Bay in Durotar. We can certainly do that, Thrall. We shall see you later.
Durotar, friend.
Durotar, friend. And we're going to give him a great big bow. Well, as big a bow as she will give anyway. We'll wave goodbye to Agra as well.
Don't let the door hit you with a cataclysm split you.
Oh, Yoghurt, you know what? You are a shock. Do you know who you're talking to? That is Agra. Don't let the door hit you where the cataclysm split you. Oh my lord. Seriously, you shame me. You shame me. And look, here's all our mates here. We've got Evil Fingers, we've got Max Avalanche, we've got good old Sassy Hardwrench, we've got everyone. Sassy is, of course, the person we need to speak to, I think, in order to get off this rock. Let's see if our Shaman Trainer has anything for us first.
Go!
Teach me the ways of the spirits, oh Max Avalanche. And no, level 15, we're going to get Ghost Wolf, can't wait to get that. And you can see we're about 4.5 bars into level 14, so we've got a little bit to go before that happens. Yeah, see ya later. Alright guys, this is it. We probably need to take one good, long, hard, one more look at the, well actually I can't get out there. I was going to say at the Lost Isles. Can we get through? Let's have a look, see if we can finally... There it is off in the distance. Look at all those meteors spewing out of the top of the volcano there. This, like I say, is indeed a momentous moment. We are going to leave the starter zone. We're going to be out in the world with all the other players in the real world. Not going to be in this instanced area. And we are going to be travelling through the world of Warcraft for realsies now. And it sounds like we're not going to Azshara, but we're actually going to Durotar first. So, gosh, this is awesome. Been waiting for this for a long time. Sassy, do your thing. Here we go, Sassy. Yes it is, look at this. Let's set sail for Orgrimmar before the island blows for good. I say let's do that indeed. And here we go. And it looks to me like we sailed. That was very quick. And oh yes, look at this. Just going to bypass that quest for one moment, and will you look at this, folks? Surely this is familiar to you guys who have played WoW lots. We are now in Durotar. This indeed is the real world, and there we are on the map. We are indeed on the continent of Durotar, which by the way is right there below Azshara, and it is right where Orgrimmar is too, by the way. Org is right here, and in fact we should be able to hover over that if I zoom in. There it is, there's Org right there. So you can see the layout is similar, but wait till you get inside. I presume we're going to have to go inside. It is a lot different, trust me. But this is amazing. Look at that beautiful blood red sky. You can see we've got our orc friends here, some fishermen.
What do you want? What do you want? Work, work.
You know, Warcraft 3. Yeah, right. I know, I'm terrible at impressions, but look folks, this is awesome. It is indeed the boat from Booty Bay. That is it. That's why that sits here now, by the way. If you're ever questing here in Orgrimmar, if you've rolled yourself an actual orc and you're saying to yourself, what the hell is that boat there? It's the one that's come from the Lost Isles. And here we go. Korkron Loyalist, hello. Thrall, hog. Alright, Warchief's emissary. What possible business could you have in Orgrimmar, Goblin? Oh, look at this. We get ourselves... Oh no, we've got the sealed package. I was going to say, do we get ourselves bags? That would be nice. Here we go. The orc continues on in hushed tones. I know who sent you. Did he give you something to deliver to me? Oh, so he's in the know. Strength and honor. There we go. Oh, it's good to be here. Now we're really beginning to feel like we're on the side of the Horde. Come on, guys. Who's a Horde fan out there? Let me know in the comments below. Are you Horde or are you Alliance? For the Horde! That's right. Anyway, message for Garrosh. And this is another big lore moment here, folks. If you haven't been here since Cataclysm, this may be news to you as well. The Korkron Loyalist opens up the package, palming one object while reading a letter from within. As he finishes the note from Thrall, the barest hint of a fanged smile appears on his face. You are to take this directly to Warchief Hellscream inside Orgrimmar. Woo! Alright, that is awesome. We are going to get to go to Orgrimmar.
Fantastic!
I know. Calm yourself there, woman. Make certain that Garrosh knows that it is from Thrall. Take my battleworg. Hurry, little goblin. There is no time to waste for this message. There we go. The quest objectives are to deliver the SI7 emblem to Garrosh Hellscream at Garrosh Hold in Orgrimmar. Now, you guys might be wondering, hang on a minute, why was Thrall on the Lost Isles? Why is he staying there? And who the heck is Garrosh Hellscream? Well, you're about to find out, and that's all part of the big changes to Orgrimmar and the Horde leadership. Massive changes, and at first, to be honest folks, I was not happy about it at all. You must be a Thrall fan. If you're a Horde fan, you're a Thrall fan, and you love being led by Thrall. Well, afraid to say no more. Thrall is no longer the leader. It is Garrosh Hellscream, and we're about to go meet him. Now you can see here, we're going to get some really cool rewards here. You'll be able to choose from one of these, and again, we've got some nice leather chest pieces there. One of them gives us a little bit less intellect, a lot more armor, and a lot more stamina. And we've got a staff there as well. That's about the only choice because the girdle there is mail. And you can see here we get ourselves a pack hobgoblin. Now this is very, very cool. And you can see the tooltip there. And it says, calls in your friend Gobber, allowing you bank access for 1 minute. That is right, folks. Out in the real world, not just the starting zone, we're actually able to get this as basically a racial. And what that means is that if we are out in the real world, just like we are now, we can actually call on this at any time and have access to our bank. And of course, it makes lots of sense because goblins, time is money. They love their loot. You know how it works. So it makes sense that we have our very own hobgoblin. So how cool is that? And that's a little surprise that a lot of people forget about when they roll a goblin as well.
With honor.
There we go, and we're on the battleworg, and we're going to be, I'd say, given a ride to Orgrimmar. And you can see on the map here, whoops, wrong button. Here we go, on the map. Yep, that is definitely Orgrimmar. I'm sure that Skulk Rock here is also familiar to any of you that have played on the Horde. That is the Zeppelin landing right there. Sure you recognise that. I mean, well, it looks a little bit different now than it used to, but it is definitely the landing. And look at that, isn't that a glorious sight of us riding through the battlements here, the Dranoshar blockade, and of course, there it is, mighty Orgrimmar. Oh, it does me proud. Look at those amazingly awesome Horde symbols draped over the front gate. And of course, this is a site where most people, there we go, lots of people dueling. But look at that, folks. Bet you don't remember it looking like that. It's under construction, all sorts of battlements going on. There we go, Orgrimmar Horde territory for real, folks. This is it for realsies. Here we are in the Valley of Strength, and there you go, folks. If you've never seen the new Orgrimmar, you have now. How majestic and mighty does that look? And of course, we'll go for a bit of a tour around it very, very soon. Arrgh! How awesome is it? And of course, Orgrimmar, as always, is jam-packed with the mighty Horde. It's a bit of a lag fest in here sometimes, but this, folks, this is now what Orgrimmar looks like. You can see the battlements again being constructed over the front gate there. It does not look like it used to at all, and of course the layout is a lot different as well. Not necessarily in the geography, as I said before, you can see here on the map, it's pretty much a similar sort of layout, but boy, you wait until we get somewhere like, I don't know, the Valley of Wisdom, around here. It has all been goblinified. It looks nothing like it used to, and I'm sure you can tell here just by the buildings. They've embraced the new Cataclysm Horde look, and it looks amazing. I just love it. That's the auction house in there, by the way. Let's have a bit of a, yeah, you can see there's the sign. New signs as well. Let's have a bit of a look-see inside. This is what the AH looks like now, and look at this, bustling with people. And again, I'm playing completely off peak. This is a very busy game, especially on the Horde side. There we go, good old Tauren warrior there, by the looks of things, looking awesome. Look at that armor. Oh, it's good to be back in Orgrimmar, seriously. Anyway, that's what the auction house looks like now. You'll be familiar with it. Now, I bet you, before we go any further, a lot of you vets who are used to hanging out in Org will be asking a very, very important question. And rather than me tell you the answer, I'm going to show you the answer. By the way, how amazing does it look inside these buildings now, by the way? But here's the answer to your question. Who's this? It is Gammon. But there's been a slight change with this guy. Now, I could still attack him. You can see he's yellow. So I can still attack him, as would be upkeeping with the fine traditions of being a player in Orgrimmar. But just before we do, let's just have a look at his hit points now. Yeah, that's right. 1.937 million hit points. Let me repeat that. 1937k. 1.9 million hit points. Gammon is just slightly a little bit different than he was before, so I do not recommend that you give him a whack unless you're in a raid group or something like that. So I thought that was a hilarious change, by the way. It's one of the first things I ever checked out when I came here to Orgrimmar, and I just cracked up. That was brilliant. Anyway, all the familiar places there. Here we are, the general store, of course. All the people you know and love. Trackgen, hello. Loktar, friend. Let's sell off our stuff that we don't need anymore, and that would be one of them. Jealousy's Edge, I think we'll keep that in the bank. Some of these things I like to keep just for a bit of a keepsake, if you know what I mean. What's that? Oh, that's the emblem. Okay, cool. The best braces ever, for example. You remember that. Way back when we did our very early episode, I'm never going to sell those. Not ever. So what I'm going to do is show you where the bank is, because that's straight where we're going to head to. And there's somebody's portal to Dalaran. How amazing does this look, though? Seriously, folks. And remember, of course, you can fly in here now as well. Can you see all the battlements? See where that person just flew on their flying carpet up there? Yep. Look, we're going to have to do a tour. We're not going to have time to do it in this episode. I'm trying to get a good view up there. So busy in here. There we go. All the way back through there. Who is that moron? It's the one bad thing about Org, you get morons everywhere. Right over there, can you see that walkway? You may not be able to see it on the YouTube video, but it kind of goes way back. That's a lift right there. And I'll try and point it out on here, but it kind of goes all the way back through here. This is all a plateau now, and there's a flight master up there. Then it goes over the back, and then you can actually get through. There's a back entrance in Orgrimmar now, and that, where does that take us? That actually leads into Azshara. Yeah, that's right. The back of Orgrimmar actually backs right into the Azshara zone now, which of course is a Horde zone. So if we were in Azshara here, where I'm wriggling my mouse, that there is a little pass, and you can actually go right into Org there. You no longer just have to get in through the front through Durotar here, or across the river there, although that entrance is still there. So yeah, can't wait to take you back there and tour. Also can't wait to take you over this side. Like I said, the Valley of Wisdom. You're going to fall over it if this is new to you, because it looks amazing. And you can see there's still the crazy ramps up there and all the rest of it. But that Flight Master that used to be over there is no longer there. Heaps of new vendors as well. Here we go, the guild vendor. Look at that, we've got one of the mounts there, awesome. Got the tabard vendor. Oh, now what's our tabard that we're wearing? Let's have a look. Do we even have a tabard? We don't! Oh my god! Alright, I believe that to show our Horde pride... Oh, it's a guild tabard. Oh, we can't get one here. Damn it! Damn it! No, there's not one there. I don't think so. Anyway, oh, wait a minute. Frostwolf. No, Scout Stone. No, okay. Alright, I'm not sure where it is. It must be up somewhere else. We have to get ourselves a Horde tabard, though. We wouldn't be Horde if we didn't. But yeah, I'm sure you'll admit, guys, again, if you're new to this, how spectacular does it look? It's a little bit weird because, of course, we're getting it from the ground view, being us little goblin person, and it looks a little bit different when you're taller than something knee-high, of course. Never mind. Anyway, mail. Here we go. Mail. What's this? Departure. Let's have a look here. Susanoo. What's this? Dear Sambo, as you left your home and soon got into your unknown adventures in Azeroth, you will need some support on the way. Oh, take this little glyph as a memento from me. It may come in helpful in your adventures as a fellow chamois from your friend Susie, aka Yakan on the Alliance side. How awesome is that? Thank you very much, Susie. That is awesome, and in fact...
How generous!
That's right, even Yoghurt agrees with you. That is amazing. How sweet of you. Thank you very, very much. You can, of course, you guys remember you can from our Seraphis side of things. She helped us out in the Pilgrim's Bounty and a whole bunch of other episodes there. So big hello and shout out to you. And thank you very much for the glyph. And it's a major glyph of Lightning Shield, which means that we can no longer drop below 3 charges from dealing damage to attackers. That is amazing. Now, of course, we can't use our glyphs until we get to level... Oh, hang on, we may be able to. Wait a minute. Oh no, this requires a level 25. You can see it there on the tooltip. But that's okay, we will also pop that in the bank. And thank you very, very much, you can. So speaking of the bank, here it is. This is what it looks like now. Again, very different to what it used to look like. It still looks awesome though. You can see the piles of gold down the bottom there, as would be goblins. And you can see there is a goblin down there. They loves their money. And all of these guys are goblins, in fact. And that now is the guild. There we go, we're not in the guild. That is the guild vault now. And if we go up to a banker, hello?
What's the word on the street?
What's the word on the street? There we go, there is our bank. Let's pop that glyph in the bank, and our keepsake mementos as well. We'll throw them in the bank. And I'm also going to put my crafting materials in there as well, because of course we'll have to deal with those later. But let's free up some bag space in the meantime. Now, of course, I want to keep the emblem because we've got to hand that in.
Glad I could help.
Time is money, Fran. That's right. Oh, seriously, folks, you have no idea how amazingly awesome it feels to be in Orgrimmar, the mightiest city in all of Azeroth, if you ask me. Classic stuff. Look at it. Does your Horde heart proud, doesn't it? Anyhow, we've got a few minutes left on this episode. I think we should best spend them by going and speaking to the new Horde leader, and that would be Garrosh Hellscream. And here we are in Garrosh Hold. And who's this? So you might see that this looks a little bit familiar, but it's in a completely different place. So this used to be basically the layout of Thrall's inner chamber, but now you can see it is Garrosh Hold, and it is a completely different area. It used to be up here, and you can see it's been redesigned now. It's nowhere near there anymore. But this is the guy we're looking for here. This is him here, Garrosh Hellscream. Let's say g'day.
You will serve the Horde, or be crushed beneath it.
Yeah, good old typical Horde stuff. Not a fan of Garrosh though. Anyhow, victory or death, shaman. And he's saying, what is this, goblin? Your kind are not allowed inside Garrosh Hold. Leave before I have to teach you your place. Wait a minute, Thrall had you deliver this? The Warchief takes a step back, visibly shaken. I understand the meaning of all this too well, goblin. And Garrosh points to Gobber. Now let's see if we can find Gobber. Where's Gobber? You there? No, I can't see him. Gobber, 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 gobber. No, anyway. This smelly thing was caught unattended in the city and seems to recognize you. I've already put others of your kind to work in Azshara. take it with you when you leave. From this day forward, you and your Bilgewater cartel will serve the Horde. Oh, and I've just realised he was talking about the pack hobgoblin. So yeah, obviously he's found him hanging around and we're going to get him now. And of course you can see also that he's sending us to Azshara, which is going to be very, very cool. All right, Ingwe's Vest, we will take that. There we go, 350 rep with Org and 350 rep with the Bilgewater cartel as well. Report to the Labour Captain. Your people are busy with the terraforming of Azshara. We will remake the land into the image of the Horde so that all know that Kalimdor is ours. Go north through the city. On the far side of the Valley of Honour you will find Orgrimmar rear gate. Report to Labour Captain. Grab it outside the gates, Goblin. For the Horde! Yeah, I love saying that. Anyway, report to Labour Captain. Grab it at the Orgrimmar rear gate in Azshara. So you can see we are being shuttled off right there. And let's have a look here. What do we got in our bags? We've got our new top, and to me, yep, I think we'll take that. A bit more stamina and armour. That means we're just a little bit more resilient, I guess. And do we want to keep Ingwe's vest? Nah, probably not. We'll just sell that off. All right, Garrosh, you poop. We're out of here. Now, what has Gotura Fourwinds got to say to us? I see from the earthen ring here. Let's have a look.
Peace, friend.
Preserving the Barrens. For years, the Barrens have been the heart of the Horde presence on Kalimdor, a vital link between the Orcs of Durotar and the Tauren settlements in Mulgore. In the chaos of the Cataclysm, floods, earthquakes, and even a Quillbore invasion threaten to separate us from this vital grassland. You look ready for a challenge. Report to Cargill Battlescar at the Farwatch post and ensure the route to the Barrens remains clear. Head west from the nearby Razor Hill and cross the South Fury River to find him. Now you can see, folks, that this is basically a quest that I'll accept it, but it's going to send us out somewhere else. If we weren't a goblin, it's actually going to take us out here and send us into the Northern Barrens. Now, that's not what we want to do, so I'm actually going to drop that one because we're going to be questing in Azshara. But at least you've got a choice, and of course, if you roll an alt, then it means you can do one zone or the other. It's quite cool. Now, I'd imagine that Ettrig here is the same. Missing reports. Let's have a look. Talk to Orgrimmar. Oh no, maybe not. Garrosh is brash and speaks harshly, but his intentions are good. In time, he will grow to see your people as a valuable ally. I'm awaiting orders about recent alliance activity in Durotar, but they haven't arrived yet. Would you be willing to visit Razor Hill? Okay, so that's down south. I don't think we're going to take that one either. That's if you're questing around here. Let's just have a look. We see we have a Silvermoon delegation guardian there. That's obviously a guard from Silvermoon City, as you can tell from the uniform.
Victory lies ahead.
Victory lies ahead. We've got a pally trainer.
Our enemies will fall.
Good old blood elves. A priest trainer.
The eternal sun guides us.
And most importantly, folks, look at this. It's the archaeology trainer, but unfortunately, we can't begin that until we are level 20. But boy, oh boy, will we ever, especially on this character. So there we go, folks. We are out of time. Sorry about that, but gosh, what an exciting moment for us. We are now out in the real world. We are now out in Orgrimmar. And of course, very soon, we are going to be out in Azshara itself as well. Make sure you tune in for the next episode, though, folks, because what we're going to be doing is taking the grand tour of Org. I definitely want to show you everything that this majestic and incredible city has to offer, especially after the Cataclysm, and then we'll make our way out the back gate and start questing in Azshara. So there you go, folks. I certainly hope you enjoyed that episode. Certainly hope you'll join me in the next one. On behalf of myself, Sambo, and of course Yoghurt here, our level 14 awesome little enhancement chamois goblin. So saying take care. I hope you're having a great week wherever in the world you are. I look forward to seeing you next time. We will see you then, and bye-bye.